welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well. One down, only about 500 more to go this year, going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully
in a yard.
Second and a yard. At the 48-yard
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Third and 2.
Third down and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Back to throw, Stafford. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, 45 yards. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Harrison Mevis for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Purdy looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Christian Kirk. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. On fourth down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's brought down. Stafford now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Stafford now 8 of 8 throwing the football in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Honest Mevis for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That time a 6-play drive. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They need 2. Here's third down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
a handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Purdy now to throw. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now Purdy. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Looking to throw. Purdy. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, 49ers.
Complete to
Christian McCaffrey. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You know what? This back has really turned into a great pass catcher. It's a testament to the work he put in to get better every season he's been in the league. And it's that drive that has allowed him to have such a long career.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Piñeiro now to kick this one away.
Piñeiro to kick off for San Francisco.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Cameron Sample there to make the play defensively. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford now to throw. Now he's free at the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
3rd and 6.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt.
A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Nowadays, you have to be an all-around running back to stick in the NFL, and that's exactly what this guy is. He is such a weapon in the receiving game, and we saw it again there. He's got soft hands, and then we know how dangerous he is when the ball is in his hands.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Third down and 6 yards.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 7
And the
yards.
defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about in pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove. Because any guy who's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Using abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues.
At the 40-yard line.
Stafford. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Puka Nacua, one of those big-body wide receivers who can leave you in the dust if you guess wrong on a route. First team All-Pro last season, 129 catches, and when the Rams wanted to throw the football, they looked for him first.
Pass complete there to Nacua. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 44-yard line.
They give it to Williams, running right. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up third and 4.
Now Stafford. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the lead will hold at 10.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Niners set to take over on offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy looking to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
Back to throw,
10.
Purdy.
At the Rams,
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone,
and across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 11 yards out, and the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Rams 17.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
14.
And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
San Francisco.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Williams. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to throw, Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now it's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock. and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Christian Kirk on the return.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
At their own
1 second, all that remains. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, and that is incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Black. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw caught there by Willis. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's third down.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Niners.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's 3rd and 3.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, Black. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Black. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side. Black. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the Niner field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The busy night continues for Williams. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it's on this drive.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this is caught by Evans. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Black. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. To convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Black. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A loss of 2.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 36-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's James. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 3rd down and 7.
5 yards on the play.
Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
To Ricky Pearsall. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. 2nd down and 6 now. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. From his own goal line, Stafford. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. They find some open field here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
from the gun. Here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. 2nd and 20. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Rams on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. The catches for him just keep piling up in his career. He's now at 1,024. And that ties Isaac Bruce, the number that he had back in the day.
Yeah, part of the greatest show on turf. And remember, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt combined for nearly 2,000 catches in their careers. He might get to 2,000 himself with the numbers he's posting up there. Keeps himself in great shape. He might go for it.
Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Honest Meebus for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall. 61 yards. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Rams.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. They go play action here. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23.
Purdy looking to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. It's taken to the 26. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The home team's offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. To about the 35, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit. And what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Connects with Kittle underneath. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. His throw incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And that's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Touchdown, 49ers. Christian Kirk, 56 yards. And the Niners use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. Shoves him aside. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Stafford now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Here comes 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams first down.
Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the 49ers, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.